If you're thinking about staying at the Sheraton Fallsview in Niagara Falls, I'm going to tell you what I loved and what I didn't love, and whether it was worth the stay here. Overall, I had a very nice stay, but there were definitely a few things that could have been better. The location and the views were amazing. One of the biggest advantages about staying at the Sheraton Fallsview is that you're right in the heart of everything. You walk outside and you're basically right in the middle of the action. Restaurants, attractions, the falls is right there. And there's something special about being able to look out and see Niagara Falls from the hotel. If you're coming to Niagara Falls for the full experience, the location is definitely a major selling point. I was very happy with my room. It was nice, very comfortable, and exactly what I needed after spending a day traveling and exploring the Niagara Falls area. I've given the room a 5 out of 5. And again, being able to stay this close to the falls really added to the experience. Another thing that I liked was that the Sheraton has 2 pools. There's an indoor pool, and I really enjoyed that you can see the falls from inside the pool area. And then there's also a rooftop pool, which is one of the things I was looking forward to. The rooftop itself was beautiful. You have the pool, you have the views, you have the whole vacation atmosphere. My only complaint about the pool itself was that the water wasn't warm enough for me. I definitely would have enjoyed it more if the water had been a bit warmer. I'm giving the overall rooftop experience 4 out of 5. The setting is great, but here's where they lost me a bit. There was an additional charge for things like cabanas and even some of the seating at the rooftop tables. I understand charging a little extra for private cabanas. That's pretty common at hotels and resorts. But when you've already paid more to stay at the hotel, I don't necessarily want to feel like every little thing is at an additional charge. It started to feel a little bit like I was being nickel and dimed, and it took away from the experience. Overall, the rooftop was pretty nice and had spectacular views of the falls in the city. Now let's talk about these elevators. The elevators were probably my biggest frustration with the hotel. They were very slow, and the elevator system could also be a little bit confusing. The hotel is large, especially in busy tourist areas. You're going to have a lot of people trying to move around the property at the same time. And there were moments when getting to one part of the hotel to another took a really long time. It wasn't enough to ruin my stay, but it definitely was noticeable. So for customer service, I gave the Sheraton a 4 out of 5. Overall, the service was good. I didn't have any major problems, but it wasn't one of those hotel stays where the service itself became one of the highlights. Good service, solid experience, 4 out of 5. Final thought. So would I stay at the Sheraton Fallsview again? Honestly, I would not return until I gave some of the other properties a try first. For me, the biggest reasons are still the location and those incredible views, but I do think I want to experience what else Niagara Falls has to offer before coming back to the Sheraton. The room gets a 5 out of 5, customer service 4 out of 5, the rooftop gets 4 out of 5. And the biggest downsides were the slow and sometimes confusing elevators, the pool water being a little bit colder than I would have liked, and some of the additional rooftop charges. But overall, it was a very nice stay, and the views were spectacular. So if you're planning a trip to Niagara Falls and the location and the views are high on your list, I definitely think that the Sheraton Fallsview is worth considering, but just be aware of some of the extra costs because they can really add up. And if you enjoyed the review, make sure that you like, subscribe, or follow Loving Life for more hotel reviews, restaurants, travel experiences, and everything else that I'm discovering while out there and enjoying life. See you in the next one.